Well, just before I get started on some awesomenesses of awesome, got some other awesomenesses of awesome. This shakuhachi here, two-piece shakuhachi. Now, I've got urushi lacquer and all that sort of stuff, and I used to do repairs with these sorts of things. I've got other stuff I have to do. So, what I think, see the fitting is quite loose, and the major, if you could call it a major issue, so I got it pretty cheap, and well, the only reason why I got it because I noticed there's a split line. I was, oh, there's a split line here, isn't there? And so I was able to get it cheap. And you find under the microscope, I found that it doesn't penetrate, and therefore, split line here, I reckon, if I was to repair it, I would I'd just put a nice clear film of lacquering down there, something like that. You chaps probably have your own methods, and then I'd put some urushi lacquer on here, sand it down until I get a nice tight fit, and then you're good to rock and roll, because it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's a little bit of scratching there, I guess, but it's that's fine. It's real deal shakuhachi. That's just lines for the bamboo itself, you know, real deal bamboo, right? So, yeah, it's the real deal. Now it's a shakuhachi. It's not a shakunana. It's not a shakuhaku. It's 545 millimeters because you've got your angle there. Centralize it under a tape measure, and you'll find 545 mil to there. It's around 550 to there, so 545. So it's a real deal shakuhachi Zen flute. Sometimes you get cracking around the whole regions, but they're good. So this is a beautiful base for to have a very easy repair job. See, the Utaguchi is really good, and so under a microscope it's used, so it's not perfect, but it's good. Is it what kind of bore is it? Yeah, nice place to do this. What's that? Fairly smooth bore too. Yeah, it's a smooth bore, so you'll find, yeah, that's being worked, worked into a smooth bore. So yeah, it's a beautiful piece for as an easy, you know, you wouldn't even have to repair that section if you didn't want to. You just use your own method, maybe just some clear lacquering in there and some sanding until you get that a nice fit, and then you can give yourself a head spin when you try to do a bit of that. I haven't pulled out my shakuhachi in ages. Alright, let's move on to this stuff, shall we? There he goes on his, yeah, see, there he goes on his bicycle again, touring with his 3 mutts. Oh, hang on, I decided to... Oi! Omoshiroi shigato ne! So yeah. Hey, what a great job. Wouldn't that be cool? That's what you want to do when you get a bit older. Hey, what are you doing today? I'll tell you, after you watch this video, very few special select that you are, seize the day. After you get that done, decide whether you're going to waste your time or do something really good for your future. You could be like that bloke, hey? Just every day cruising around on his bicycle with some mutts. Yeah, oh, he's got a beautiful place over there. That place was available for the land itself was vacant for years and years. But he's probably one of the farmer blokes that who knows, but he's a good dude, eh? Alright, now let's continue, shall we? Okay, let us have a look here. Hang on. Ooh, I haven't eaten yet. Alright, we're running on about 2:30 or something. What is the time? Let's check. I feel like eating. Yep, 2:30, just after. Good guess. Now, let us start at the beginning over here, I guess. Now, this one here, Just like this one here, you see I had to remove a lot of the really old staining and moss and stuff. This is centuries old, and therefore I would say that one's the oldest. Now initially I thought that one there was sandstone. It turns out it's granite. It's so old that the weathering, see, this was all mossed all over it, and I thought it was I wasn't sure once I'd unfortunately just due to legalities and all, have to clean them up for biohazardry and all that sort of stuff, especially in Australia. So yeah, much to my chagrin I had to do that, but I get it, so this is actually granite, but it's so worn due to the annuals of time, just the weathering. It's smoothed itself off, and we're talking centuries here. Some of them we believe it's at least somewhere Edo period, 1603 to 1868, but the idea is, as belief is probably a lot older. So this here, once I clean it up, I've got some shots of prior to clean them. So this sort of thing, I've got some others that I presented. In fact, that one's granite, and I presented another one just the other day, which is also granite. Now, most are. This one here, once cleaned up, initially I thought it was sandstone, but once I cleaned it up, I'm like, hang on a second here. I believe it's granite, but I'll say it could be granite, could be sandstone, uncertain. But yeah, this one here is a beautiful piece. It's centuries old. You see some cracking in there. That'll be fine for just more centuries. So it'll be a beautiful piece for a Japanese style garden. Buddhism itself, India and China and Korea and Japan and many other places, right? So yeah, so not just a Japanese garden, that would be very fitting for. So with that particular one, I'm going to, I've got all kinds of notes here. I'm going to, maybe it's granite. I'm going to say it's sandstone, but I'll just put that in the listing. But we're talking real deal here. This is centuries old, this stuff here. We have here, let's see, the prayer book girl, a Buddhist monk with a prayer book. It's here, very heavy granite stone, and depending upon which one, like that, I think this one, I'll have to build a strong wooden box for them. So there's weight limits and things where I'm okay with weight limits, this size and weights and this and that and the other, and just due to costings, yeah, I'll have to build a strong wooden box for this one for certain, and that one for certain. Yeah, this is real deal granite stone, so I was able to clean this one up too. Yeah, and it's a lovely piece indeed. So there's a Buddhist monk with a prayer book. It's really nice. I went around and I was squatting down to take the shots, and I was over there at the warehouse just up the road, and I was toying with that sit-up bench pressy thing, and yeah, so I'm leaning down going, oh, that's alright. Doing that benchy press thing too, and there you go, and then the sit-ups, and then some pull-ups and things, and so yeah, as I was squatting down here to take the photo, Captain Rickety style. Now this one here, I believe to be sandstone. It's a beautiful monk in meditation, and that'll be, I think this is Kanon Sama, the goddess of mercy, judging by this here. It's a beautiful piece indeed. That's fine, it'll be there like that for centuries. So it is a very beautiful piece. Yeah. Beautiful carving, very old, so at least early Edo period, at least 1600. This one here, this is in likelihood the oldest, possibly granite stone, and that took a lot of cleaning. That's granite stone right there, and look at the weathering. I've seen some that have been dated back to just thousands of years old, and you see them like this. Well, I saw some dated back to the 400 AD kind of range, and just really like this, and even more weathered and pitted and all that sort of stuff. So this thing here, that's this monk in meditation sitting in Caesar is that's, I would say, the oldest piece right there. If only we had a date. That's a real deal. Right, now we have all the try not to step on that bloke. He's pretty lucky, that one. and his mate. It's been floating around here a bit. Alright, keep mindful of him. Now, this one here, a beautiful real deal piece. If only we didn't have this piece here that's broken away over the centuries, because we got that many year right there. This here right there would have been its position of its marking for the date. What we can glean of this, it's something to do with in memory. That means female, girl actually. So Jizo being the god protector of children, something to do with in memory of an intelligent girl. There you go. So that's that. It's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful piece. Oh, you go that way, yeah. This is the real deal. It hang on, ants. Right, you don't want to sit under there. Now this one here can sit on its own without having to prop it up with some stones, as I did. I propped up the other one with that root right there the other day. And see all these bugs. I'm trying not to. Right, yeah, go there. Right, safe in that one. Going all Buddhisty. Hey, world's worst Buddhist, but hey, better than nothing. This is centuries old. It's a real deal granite Jizo piece, and there. This here is still very solid. I've seen many over the years, and if anyone's ever watched my channel, they wouldn't have even shown, a slight percentage of the amount of temples and shrines and mountainous regions where I've found all this sort of thing in the underbrush, and running around the mountains, free running, all that sort of stuff. Oh, I've seen amazing artwork which I didn't get to film, unfortunately. I didn't take my camera and all, on so many occasions. This here, look at that. It's all carved out in that particular manner. Maybe I would say that this here may have for centuries been laying down like that. It comes down ever so easily, just like that anyway. So I would say that was sitting in this position, just judging by this coloration here, for centuries. Likelihood overgrown. These all came from a Buddhist temple grounds. It's being refurbished, and I have many pieces of material, really old stuff. I haven't even gone through it all from the inner sanctum itself, so that's great. Let's just watch where I'm stepping so I don't give them a bad day. Oh, so yeah, that's the real deal. What a beautiful piece right there, centuries old. So hopefully that in whom will be the future custodian will send along, no obligation, as I've said many a time, for things that I like. Yeah, I'd like to, if you set them up in a garden or something like that, you know, send me some pics. In fact, a chap this very day sent me some pictures of these go stones, go pieces, and game pieces, and it's like, wow, I'm like, cool, man. I was actually uploading some pictures, and that I had done over the last few days. Actually, I've been trying to get all that done. I had all these pictures uploaded and videos, uploaded on my computer-y thing, and been trying to get around to getting it done. Hopefully we'll get this done later on this very day. He's lucky. Hey, is that the same one? Alright, so yeah, that's a centuries old beautiful piece. Alright, put him there, see? Let you go there. Alright, see, it might not matter much to you, but it matters much to them. Yeah, so there you go. I think that this would be beautiful to have some white stones all around it. And there's a few there just to prop it up, make certain it sits up really nicely, or to place it back in a position that it's been in for centuries. Okay, I'm going to place this back in the back of the truck right now. So these guys make certain these little guys will be able to continue on their day. Yes. All right, so that's, yeah, I'm going to have to build a strong wooden box for this, and the significance of these things, I find them to be, it's just the art, and it's just really beautiful, isn't it? It's you know, in our Western lands we don't really have that much in the way of that, but I don't know, in memory of someone, imagine that, just go into the mountains, all you need is a chisel and a hammer, and there's plenty of stones out there, you know, you can make one yourself. Yeah, beautiful, huh? Hmm? Nani mono? Ah, it's got something here. Oh. Ah, ducks. Ducks on there. Oh, there's a. It's on there. There goes a stalk. Yeah, nanko.
Yeah.
Go roku gurai ne. じゃあそこのお寺行きますね。綺麗場所写真する。じゃあね。That's his place right there. He was saying, look at that, there's a mother with its baby ducks all cruising along over there. And there was a stalk here. Yeah. And there was some more ducks just flew in there. So yeah, these old blokes, they cruise around on bicycles all day long. You know, off to their supermarkets or whatever they do. He probably works in the fields and just zips along on a bicycle. Tell ya, you know, I'm beginning to notice, you know, a lot of these chaps are really fit and a whole lot older than I am, and I've seen them. It's, you know, they eat good. There's not garbage in their growy. There's not garbage in their food, right? And like, you know, like preservatives and colours and flavourings and all this stuff. We're gonna go over that temple over there. I'll show you some stones that are over there actually by the Boncho main bell. Yes. Over there, see, there's a Shinto torii over there. Way back in the day, this road here would have been, see these stones here, these pillars? There's the torii over there, and there's a torii there, and so all of this would have had one of those real old school type of bridges back then, and beautiful, huh? So that back in the day, not concrete, they would have had a nice beautiful wooden bridge right here. You know, I have cruised along there in the past. How about we just do that anyway, shall we? Just go through the field. Yes, I think we can get from there to there and there to there. Just got to jump over that little thing there. I'll be back. I'll be back. As as I was walking across that, I was thinking, ooh, if that gave way, that'd be nice and stretchy. Ducklings, not baby ducks. I like ducks. No, I like ducks because they go quack. Yeah. Oh, we have here. We have a Buddhist temple. There's the Han show over there, very large one, and the Bon show, huge one. Over here, see? Haven't been here in a while. I do declare that they had a whole bunch of white stones over there on stage. So that's the, I'll show you those things that I meant in a minute. I have to show this Buddhist staff that I have. It's on stage. Beautiful hancho. That's a large one indeed. They'll have a striker around somewhere situated. So there, I see it over there, leaning up against the wall there. Beautiful. See? Beautiful. It's very low. There's a lot of kanji on it too, so yeah, certain chances are that would have a data on it. This is a crypt. Sometimes they don't have crypts for the bones on the actual grounds of the temple itself. Sometimes they do. Remember that wasn't so far extended. I took a whoosh and a leap of faith over there. Let's see if we can get around this. We'll do this. I believe, I'm certain if they had a whole bunch of white stones. I think they might have had them over here. Here we go. Look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like these pieces here. I've stacked up the pieces that have fallen down over the centuries. Here's one here, not dissimilar to what I just presented. This in likelihood has been here for, you know, quite some span. Yeah, beautiful. And that is not dissimilar to something I just showed over there too, with this presentation. And you can see how worn away down here the weathering. So it seems it's been in this position for a very long time, and its access to weathering in extreme weather seems to come in this direction. It's pretty much protected in most other areas. This here seems to be getting more weathering, which indicates to me that it's centuries old. Oh yes, see over there they've got some stones, as you can see just under here, cropping it up. So I would say that every so often they change this piece of wood here, and see down there, that piece there has got some stones to prop it up. That's what they do. Alright, and what we have here is the bombshell. Beautiful. Huge. Main bell called a bomb show. Nice, huh? With that huge striker there. I like kind of wood that sort of stuff is. It looks like the bamboo type of pieces, but I don't know what kind of wood that is they use for the striker. It looks very similar to that sort of this bamboo stuff that's it's not bamboo, it's ki meaning wood, but I don't know what kind. I would say bamboo mitai, take mitai. It looks like bamboo. Take is bamboo. It looks like that, but it's not. I don't know. You mean I made that at one stage? Yeah. Alright. Let us well. You can see those chimes. I have one there, one around there, one around the other side. Beautiful. They're super rare. I haven't had many of those in my time, that's for sure. Okay, we are going back over there where that tractor is. The rig's down there, and we can head back. I could head back on that one and head back to the warehouse, and then from there we'll I've got to push that bench press up just another 44 times and then I'm done for that for today. Alright, let's get over there.